I just landed from Stockholm, Sweden, where I attended Fitnessfestivalen, one of Europe's biggest fitness expos and the location for Beast of the Bars, a calisthenics competition with only the best athletes in the world. The competition is divided into freestyle that focuses on these insane static and dynamic movements, and then the category that I competed in, sets and reps. This was by far the most insane endurance competition I've ever competed in, and I wanted to make a video explaining this style of competing, showcase my rounds, and of course show you guys how it looks when the best in the world battle it out. The first step to competing is the application process. Athletes from all over the world complete a fixed workout as fast as possible. And this year, the round consisted of 5 muscle-ups, 20 dips, 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups and 5 muscle-ups. And then all these videos are judged on time and quality of the reps. Next, only 12 athletes are chosen to compete, and then, as the first step on competition day, another qualification round happens. All athletes get an individual 2-minute round, and in this round, each athlete has to get as many points as possible with a set of exercises that gives a predetermined set of points when completed. This makes strategy a really important factor as well, and not just pure strength. The 8 athletes with the highest amount of points in the qualification get seeded into a 1 versus 1 tournament bracket. So first place in the qualification will meet 8th place in the first round, 2nd place will meet 7th place, and so on. Last year, cause I was there last year as well, I qualified in 1st place, and this year, well, let me just explain how the competition played out last year first. Last year, after getting the first seed, I moved on to the quarterfinals. Here, I faced off against Aaron Lauder from the UK, and before the round started, we were given the workout. Whoever completed it first would win and move on. Of course, the reps needed to be clean for them to count, otherwise the judges would yell no rep and then we'd have to redo it. Pretty standard stuff. Last year, I won the quarterfinals and moved on to the semifinals. Here, I would face off against Love Andersen from Norway, who's the current world record holder in consecutive ring muscle-ups. I faced off against Love a few times in the Nordic Championship, so I was pretty hyped for this battle. I ended up winning and moved on to the finals against none other than Max True, one of the biggest names in calisthenics and current world record holder in consecutive bar muscle-ups. As the rounds progressed, the workouts got more difficult and it culminated in the finals. Of course, it was nothing compared to this year, but I'll get to that. I ended up fatiguing on the muscle-ups, which isn't something you want to do when facing Max True, so I lost the battle and got 2nd place overall. Moving on to this year and the same competition format, I applied and got selected to compete in Beast of the Bars 2023. Feeling confident from last year, I entered the qualification round with my strategy. And the difference this year was that our entire faces needed to be over the bar when doing pull-ups, and not only the chin. So yeah, a bit more difficult. Anyway, here's how my qualification round went. I ended up with 126 points, which funny enough is the same amount of points I got last year. And taking the increased difficulty of the pull-ups into account, I felt really good about that. But this year, the same amount of points didn't get me the 1st seed. Instead, it gave me the 5th seed. You see, the competitor list was a little different. Last year we were 8 athletes from the Nordic countries and 4 people from Greece, Spain, the UK and Belarus. This year only 4 people from the Nordic countries got accepted, even though the competition takes place in Sweden, because of the increased popularity of this contest. And because the Balkan countries got involved and they know a little something about sets and reps. So I qualified in 5th place. Ivan Kasic from Croatia, who got 4th at the World Championship this year, qualified ahead of me in 4th. Max True from Belarus, the defending champ, qualified 3rd. Uros Aske from Serbia, world record holder in pull-ups and push-ups, qualified in 2nd. And finally, Bruno Segala from Croatia, the Balkan endurance champion, qualified in 1st place. So nothing was gonna be easy this year, but the qualification is only the entry ticket. The battles are where the winner is made, and anything can happen. Since I qualified 5th, I had to face Ivan from Croatia in the quarterfinals. The workouts were designed by endurance legend Saibov and well-renowned beast Stipke. And let's just say they had some fun while making these. This was the first workout. 5 muscle-ups, 10 straight bar dips, 5 pull-ups with 5 kilo added. This was unbroken, meaning we couldn't let go of the bar unless we wanted a big time penalty. Next was 20 box jump burpees, then 5 muscle-ups, 10 straight bar dips, 5 pull-ups, unbroken of course, 20 pull-ups, still with our entire head over the bar, 30 push-ups, and then the cherry on top, 5 muscle-ups. So yeah, pretty insane, and honestly I was loving it. This was gonna come down to pure strength and endurance. Here's how my battle against Ivan went. Unfortunately, I lost in the quarterfinals this year. It ended up getting quite close there, but I feel okay about the result. Ivan is one of the best out there and I think my form was really good. After my battle, I enjoyed the rest of the show. Ivan moved on to the semifinals against Bruno, who had knocked out Love in the quarterfinals. Bruno was on a tear and beat Ivan to move on to the finals. Stay tuned to see the crazy final battle. On the other side of the bracket, Max True had knocked out Casper from Norway and Uros in the semifinals, even though Uros qualified higher than Max. So the final battle was set to be Bruno Segala versus Max True. And I don't even want to spoil it, you'll have to watch this crazy battle for yourself. What a finals. The excitement and motivation this final battle brings is just something else. And the endurance stream actually ended up getting more live streams this year than the freestyle competition, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, that's a wrap for the competition recap. I hope you enjoyed this style of video and feel free to comment if you have any thoughts.